G'day, Steve Morgan, Fishing Monthly Magazine's at the 2019 Sydney Boat Show. Big launch for Evinrude today, and I've got Jason Drager from Evinrude Australia with me. Jason, this is a class of G2 Evinrudes that this market's really been waiting for, hasn't it? Take us through what you launched today.
Yeah, mate, here it is, the 115, 140, 150 in our inline 3-cylinder G2 outboard. It's absolutely amazing, mate. 1.9 litre. Digital shifting throttle on a 115, never seen before in the industry. It's like, this thing is a game changer.
Now, from my experience with your larger G2 motors, they really boast that mid-range torque, excellent, fuel economy, excellent, and that power steering. It's both cheap and it works well for what it is. All of those features have been dragged down, haven't they?
Absolutely. There's no reason why we wouldn't leave the benefits of all that out of this platform. Like, you know, the fuel economy on this thing it's absolutely mind-blowing. The engines we've been using, like prototypes behind the scenes, mate, I could talk about this thing all day. I love it. It is unbelievable.
Now, with a lot of motor companies recently, we've been finding it hard to get models of the new ones that come out because the demand's so strong. When are these going to be available in Australia?
Yeah, the question on everyone's lips. Look, you would have seen here this morning, we've taken orders from dealers today, which has been, the take-up has been absolutely amazing. Look, we're hoping for certain models, we're going to have them on the shores in mid-November, early December sort of thing, ready for customers. Well,
there you go, if you want to repower your boat for Christmas time, because these things can run on your old style steering. These guys are definitely worth looking at. Now, let's have a chat to some of the technical expertise from the USA about these new G2s. So we've got Brian Hanover here from BRP in the USA, and Brian is technically involved with the design and the genesis, I suppose, of these G2 engines. You must be pretty excited as well about this G2 dropping down in horsepower range.
This is very exciting to bring this down into this range, like you said. It's long overdue. A lot of customers, I think, have been waiting and wanting for this to get to the fuel economy savings and the power that this engine is going to deliver for the customer.
Well, let's dig down into those things. This is one of the few two-stroke outboards which is available in Australia, and two-stroke fans out there, and I know there's a lot out there, really benefit from that cycle of the engine. Just explain basically why two-stroke is better than four-stroke for that mid-range power.
So our engineering did a lot of work on this pure combustion technology. So this engine fires on every rotation, unlike a four-stroke where every other stroke is a power stroke. So all the energy is actually going into developing power for the consumer to push his boat. So this engine actually is one of the cleanest two-stroke engines, or four-stroke engines for that matter, in the world. So it's something that is benefit for our customers that are actually conscious about the environment and want to be environmentally conscious about what they're buying.
Now, the other thing is, when I get into an E-Tech, I notice how quiet it is. How do you keep an outboard which is firing every go, how do you keep it so quiet?
So our engineering team took a lot of effort into improving that. This engine has focus mounts to reduce the vibration transmitted to the boat that the customer will feel. They've also worked on the exhaust tone by having a muffler that's wrapped around the bottom half of the motor to reduce the idle. So the idle is very, very quiet when he's sitting at the dock. And these customers nowadays can drive this engine and actually be able to carry on a conversation driving on plane. Also with the vibration, what's unique to this engine from our other engines is this engine has two independent counterbalancers, one at the top and one at the bottom of the crankcase to reduce that transmitted vibration.
Yep. So the overall experience of owning the E-Tech, it's all designed around keeping the customer happy and making that boating experience pleasant for people that are buying a boat, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Nowadays, customers want their boats like their cars. All the cars have all the refinement, their power steering, electronic power steering. They're expecting that in products that they get in their boat nowadays. So like with this engine, we also have the integrated power steering, the iSteer, to give that customer that no effort feel around the docks and when he's underway, and gives him a confidence level while he's driving his boat.
Well, it is a really exciting motor. They're going to be available, as Jason says, just before Christmas down under here. Keep an eye out for them at your local Evinrude dealer.